Ever have a movie memory that feels fuzzy, like a dream you can't quite grasp? I had that happen with a film I swore I imagined. Uh, it wasn't a sequel to a classic, but 2009's sequel. Uh, it's a film that lingers, then vanishes from memory. Dot. Let's explore why a very specific written of fall and let's Spike Jonze directed this adaptation, bringing uh, a unique vision to Maurice Sendak's beloved book. The voices of Paul Dano, James Gandolfini, and Lauren Ambrose breathe life into the wild things. Um, it's a film that stays with you if you can remember it exists. Many family films today lack the emotional depth of older ones, damn it, or weren't afraid to be sad. Uh, Embraces that melancholy. Um, Max, a young boy grappling with divorce, feels incredibly real. His anger, his loneliness resonate deeply. Um, the wild things aren't just monsters; they're embodiments of Max's complex emotion. And Carol, voiced brilliantly by Gandolfini, is filled with rage and sadness. But and I think Alexander embodies depression, while KW longs for solitude. Uh, these aren't simple characters; they're nuanced, flawed, and heartbreakingly relatable. The film diverges significantly from the book. The 40-page source material needed expansion, and John's deliver, force some setting match of talk or see. The film explores Max's internal world, his struggles with family and identity. As a child of divorce, uh, I saw myself in Max. And in each of the wild things, it felt deeply personal. What's truly remarkable is the film's commitment to practical effects. In an era of CGI dominance, Jonze opted for elaborate costumes and animatronics. The wild things feel tangible, real, and utterly imaginative. It's a bold choice that elevates the film's artistry. The describer said mate trains and formed mater. It's a movie that feels like a forgotten dream, and a film that blends fantasy and raw emotion. Uh, it's a unique cinematic experience and one that deserves to be remembered. It's a reminder that, even in the wildest of imaginations, there's always a touch of realness. Speaking of wild, did you know the cost of creating those Wild Thing costumes was rumored to be more than some small country's GDP? Seven. Um, okay, maybe not, but it was a lot. Um, uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.